Hello everybody, Tanisha here, coming to you guys with this video right here. This is going to be a fall homeschool wrap up. So I recorded this in the beginning of October, but nothing has changed and we've really just kind of been getting our footing throughout the month of November. But I will be coming to you guys with a December homeschool wrap up at the end of December, and then I'll be letting you know what our plans are for 2020. But I hope that you enjoyed this homeschool wrap up for fall and everything that we've been enjoying, the seasons and the field trips and all that good stuff. Not much has been updated since this video was recorded, but I definitely want to share it because it includes a lot of encouragement for those of you who are reaching out and need mommy friends around you, and how that brings us energy and how that just helps us and revives us and restores us and revitalizes us on this homeschool walk. All right, so I hope that you enjoy it. Have a happy holiday season, and I will see you guys next video. Can you believe it's about to be 2020? I'm feeling away about that. I'm like, where's my Jetsons stuff at, okay? I distinctly remember we supposed to be living like the Jetsons right about now. My Jetsons stuff at. Anyways, so October 2019, I cannot believe it. Here we are. We got our school year started off around about Labor Day, but I did not get a chance to record a September wrap up because football season got started. And usually, again, we start in July, but that did not work out for us because we had some reunions, so we pushed everything back and recuperating from that and then life. So voila, we started in mid-September, and here we are at the end of October. I cannot believe it. So I have a sixth grader. Bear's in sixth grade now. I cannot believe that. There's so many things I can't believe. Guys, he's sixth grade and he's almost taller than me. And he wears the same size shoe as me. And it's awesome because his grandparents buy him all the cool tennis shoes that I would never buy, so I get to wear his tennis shoes. But other than that, what am I going to do with him? He's taller than me, and he just grew 2 inches 2 months ago. He was 2 inches shorter. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, are y'all praying for me? Are you praying for me? How are we supposed to feed him? I don't know, guys. I don't know. He's getting tall. He's just growing up. I'll be trying not to get teary-eyed when I think of it because it's funny because I remember my mother saying, you know, you were my baby. And here I am looking at him. He was literally my baby. And he's almost taller than me. I'm feeling away. And he's doing this new thing with his hair. Like, I'm not gonna cry. All right, anyway, so Bear's growing up. He's in sixth grade. Bam Bam is getting tall. He is losing his chunkiness, and he is in first grade. And Princess, I assessed her for preschool to go ahead and see if she was ready to do some kindergarten readiness stuff. And she passed it. So there was no reason to hold her back. So she started kindergarten. So Princess is doing my Father's World Kindergarten. I know you guys are used to seeing me do videos on what they're all doing. The only two that are doing something different is Bam Bam and Bear. Princess is doing my Father's World Kindergarten. I did a video on that years ago. I will put a card for it here if you're interested in what we have. We have the same stuff. I didn't sell anything, so I kept all that stuff. The only thing I did is I bought new student sheets because they updated them. That's it. So other than that, that's it with them and their education. They're doing really, really well. Princess is excited. She wants to learn how to read. So she's been doing some teacher child to read and 100 EG lessons. We start that with her tomorrow, but she's been doing some reading readiness stuff. And she has a couple of sight words down. Bam Bam taught himself how to read last year. I forgot to update y'all on that. So you'll see in a homeschool update, a homeschool tip of the month coming up soon about how I ended up having to become Bam Bam's speech therapist and had to figure that out. So with that, I did not want to focus my time on teaching him how to read because I did not want to mess up what I was doing to get him to learn how to pronounce his words correctly. Well, in the midst of that, he started asking us to put captions on the television, and he would start seeing things here and there. You know, I'm not talking about fast food signs. I'm talking about we're literally sitting somewhere. Does that sign say pull up and push the button? Me and my husband looking at each other. Well, yes, it does say pull up and push the button. And that's not anything you say in regular conversation. So he's just started doing that, and bing, bang, boom, he's reading. So you know what I said? Thank you, Lord. One less thing for me to do, okay? So gotta work that thing on out, and it's been great. So even with me being nervous because I did not want to overload him with so much with teaching him how to read and him focusing on his sounds, because if you have any child that has any sort of disability, it can become a bit frustrating when you're trying to teach them. You're not trying to frustrate them, but they can get frustrated when they're trying to do something and they don't do it right, and it's repetitive and it can become annoying, and then you take breaks from it and stuff like that. So I gave him as much leeway as he needed with the speech. But now, even though with his reading, he's doing a lot better with self-correcting, and he still has issues, of course, here and there. But again, the speech therapy continues. So I do that with him twice a week, and he's doing well. We just kept the same schedule. So you'll hear more a little bit about that in my homeschool tip of the month that will be coming up for November. But he's doing great. So I'm so proud of him for that. And Bear just kicked butt last year with all of his A&P stuff. He enjoyed that. And so he did not want to do any more dissection type science this year. So we did go ahead and stick with Apologia. We are doing their general science program. And so he wants to go ahead and continue that after the review period. I also have another Apologia science at the house that he could have tried, but he wanted to stick with that one. So that works out because it's actually the first science for middle school. So since he's starting 6th grade, he was really excited to continue that one. Apologia has really good experiments. I will say that everything is usually accessible at the house for the most part. And if it's not anything that we can afford immediately or get into that day, I can always show him a video of some sort showing him that same experiment. And then we can do it at a later time when we can afford it or something like that. So it's been a great science to follow, to use. And he has been having a good time with it. He likes the structure of it. Now, it's definitely a more rigorous curriculum than last year. Last year was 2 days. This year is 4 days. But we do block scheduling. So he just combines 2 and 2, and he likes to literally spend the whole day. It's not a lot of reading. It's a lot more active and stuff. And his experiments are heavily weighted. So he is really taking it serious. And I'm proud of him for that. You know, it's my first time having to grade in somebody else's rubric. You know, I do my own thing. So having somebody tell me how to grade is different. I have not taught in a while. But you know, hey, Apologia says do it. I'm going to do it. And he has been taking it seriously. And I'm very proud of him for stepping up with that. And for me, my homeschool update is I have just been kind of enjoying every moment. Last year was a really great year for me because I took a lot of breaks. This year, I have been waking up with such a grateful heart, and whenever I need a break, I take one, and so I haven't had the chance to take one here lately, but I look forward to taking one soon. I tell my husband my break will be scheduled soon. I'll let him know my date, but I am enjoying it, guys. I really am. I'm grateful, and I think I appreciate the most this year is other homeschool moms. I used to have a really close-knit group of women that we would come together, and I used to do the field trips for that group. And we've all moved and spread out, and I miss them so much. I really do. I like small groups. I know you guys see me on here, and I'm like, woo, what? You know, that's me in person too. I'm not gonna lie, but I really am an introvert. I know it's hard for people to understand, but I like to be alone. I like to be by myself. When there's a lot of people, I freak out, you know, so I like to kind of stay to myself. So that little intimate groups are perfect for me. I love intimate groups, intimate meetings, intimate settings. And so I miss that. But this year I had just said that I want to appreciate, you know, the large amount of homeschool mothers I have surrounding me. And even though I am not the most comfortable in big rooms or big settings with a lot of people, I'm just going to make sure I attend everything and take that renewed energy and that just refreshing and the tips and the love that comes with being around those women in that environment. So even though my homeschool group that I'm in now is a lot larger, that means there's more friends, more women, more sisters that understand this, more believers, people I don't have to explain it to because they get it. So that in itself is a blessing. So that's what I'm focusing on this school year, is making sure that I make myself accessible, help as much as I can, and ensure that I am just supporting the moms as much as they honestly support me. I don't think that we realize how much we help each other when we just talk to each other and see how we're doing and just make random chit chat with our girlfriends when we're meeting up with other homeschool families. It's so important. And I always leave from around, it's like attending church. I always leave from around my homeschool mommy friends feeling so renewed and refreshed and energized and just ready to take on another week. Does that make sense? So I definitely encourage you guys to do that. In fact, that'll probably be another homeschool tip coming up soon. So hint, hint. But that's pretty much it, guys. October has flown by. Next month, me and my husband will be celebrating our anniversary. So there may or may not be a video. We'll see. But yeah, it's flying by, guys. It is flying by. I hope your homeschool journeys are going well. If you like these videos that I'm giving you guys with our homeschool wrap-ups, all the curriculum reviews and everything that we offer here, then definitely be sure to subscribe to this channel. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up if you like this content. The next wrap-up will have the cool kids in it, so I know you guys are missing them. They will be in the next video, and probably a couple more. I have some vlogs coming up, and we are recording some typing tips and all sorts of stuff, guys. So we have some good stuff coming for the rest of the year. So new content will be coming out every Friday, starting in November. So be looking out for that. All right, but that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you check out the blog, TanishaKemp.com, to see what I'm talking about. I do a lot of curriculum reviews on here, but most of them are on the blog. You can also find them on our Facebook page, so be sure to find that Facebook page. All the links in the description box below, and give us a thumbs up there. And of course, you can always check us out, Team Kemp Academy, on Instagram to know what we are doing on our daily homeschool journey. That's all we have. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy homeschooling.